Hi everyone, welcome to the Canadian Premier League Finals media availability for the Halifax Wanderers. I'm Gareth Hampshire, very happy to introduce our three players that have joined us on set there. Christian Oxner, in the middle Akeem Garcia and Chrisnovic and Chrisno is available to take questions in English and French today. They'll all be followed by our head coach, Stephen Hart, who's coming up immediately after the players. So to get a line on the questions, again, if you can use the raise your hand icon on the right-hand side of the screen, we'll begin with one question and one follow-up. And if there's time, we'll go around again. So let's start with Carlos.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Garrett. Hi, Akeem. Hi, Christian. Hi, Chrisno. Congratulations for being the runners-up for the 2020 final. Was a huge accomplishment for the club. My question is for Akeem Garcia. Akeem, you have been a very fundamental piece to our team, to the Halifax Wanderers in 2019 and now 2020. Now you're a runner-up for the Golden Boot in the 2020 Island Games too. My question, it's regarding the final against Forge, because in these 2 years, we have combined 4 draws, 1 win for Forge and 1 win for the Halifax Wanderers. And pretty much you have a score in every single match, but the defeat that we have against them in Hamilton. So it seems that you are kind of a threat for them, which is beneficial for the Halifax Wanderers. Is this is an extra motivation for you? How do you mentally, how's the mindset for the final since you been scoring always against Forge?
First of all, it's a final, so that alone gives me motivation. I'm still coming up against pretty good defenders, so I have to try and exploit their weaknesses, look for any opening they give me. Um, if you look at the last couple of goals I've scored against them, we won back the ball and we scored in transition. So hopefully it works for me this time, and hopefully I can get a goal. But my motivation is just playing in the final, and I'm excited. And of course, I want to score against them again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Carlos. Let's go to Jonathan Briggins. Hi, Jonathan.
Hi. I know this is a fun day for the whole team, but the three of you just got nominations for awards. So maybe Chrisnovic will ask you this: like, what's it mean to be recognized as a young player in this league? I mean, you've had a breakout tournament, so yeah. What's that nomination mean?
For me, it's mean a lot. It's mean like what I did on the field. Everybody saw it. There was some good things, and I did a good job. And I'm really grateful for all that, because it's given me the opportunity and the chance to be see all around the league and the Canada, and people recognize that I did some good effort on the field.
Great. And maybe a follow-up for Oxner. Just the team now has had a longer break than normal. So, yeah, how's that rest been, and just how's the team feeling energy-wise? I know you'd all be motivated, but yeah, how's everybody feeling coming into this final tomorrow?
Yeah, I think everyone's good. I think if we played the final the day after we played our last game, we would have been fine, because it's a final. It's going to have the energy itself. So I think everyone's excited for it. I think everyone has good energy levels. We're up for it. You can see from the training sessions. So I think it's going to be a fun game, and it's a final. There's no one needs extra motivation for that.
Okay, thank you, Jonathan. To Tristan Demura. Hi, Tristan.
Hi, my question is for Chrisnovic. Je vais la poser en français. Chrisnovic, pour toi, le joueur U21 de l'année, la nomination, qu'est-ce que ça vaut pour toi? Et de se retrouver en finale, cette équipe de Halifax-là, on le sait, l'année dernière, c'était un petit peu difficile. Là, il y a eu la COVID, le tournoi, mais vous retrouvez en finale. Qu'est-ce que ces deux choses vaut pour toi?
Pour moi, déjà, ça vaut vraiment beaucoup. Juste le fait d'être en finale, ça va être ma première finale en tant que joueur professionnel, donc c'est vraiment une excitation et quelque chose que je suis impatient de faire, bien sûr. Puis aussi d'être nominé dans les meilleurs joueurs U21 du tournoi, c'est vraiment quelque chose de grand. Je rends gloire à Dieu pour ça, puis je crois que je me suis vraiment entraîné fort durant le temps pour pouvoir performer dans ce tournoi-là. Puis je suis content que tout le monde a reconnu que j'ai fait des bonnes performances. Et maintenant, j'espère juste qu'on va pouvoir remporter ce championnat-là. Puis si je suis élu meilleur joueur U21, je serai content bien sûr. Mais avant tout, première chose que je voudrais bien, ce serait gagner le championnat bien sûr.
I don't have any follow-ups. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Tristan. To Marty Thompson. Hi, Marty.
Hey guys, those high chairs look comfortable, so I'll take my time. So the three of you are all returnees, which I think is very interesting, considering that I think there's only 6 or 7 of you guys. Maybe this question's for Christian, but how does this speak to maybe the quality that you guys had last year and ultimately you guys being maybe underrated?
Yeah, I mean, I think if you look at the results we put together last season, we were a bit underrated. We were just missing the cutting edge to win the games. So I think the guys that stay, we've established a good culture here at the club, and I think we've kind of transformed into a winning side. And you can see with the guys who've come in, they've adopted to that culture really well. And I think going forward now, the club has a good culture to build off of. And yeah, I think we've set the bar high, and now we have expectations for the next coming years as well.
Then maybe I'll ask Akeem this one. It's rare to be nominated for any Player of the Year in any league. Just to put this in context for you, coming to Canada, deciding to make Halifax your home, how does all of this how does that feel, to make a commitment like this and then to eventually get recognized for an individual award?
Yeah. First of all, you have to understand that when you're playing, you have to always aim for the heights, So in any game or in training, you have to try and be as best as you can possible. So for me, every time I go to play, I try to help out the team the best way I can, do whatever I have to do for the win, of course, and just try and do my best. Luckily, this year I've scored a couple and I've been able to help my team, so I'm pretty grateful for that and to be nominated.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Marty. To Michael McCall. Hi, Michael.
Thanks, Gareth. This is just a question for Akeem. I've got 2 for you, actually, Akeem. Last season, you had a good season in the league. This season, you've obviously taken a step further forward. What do you see in particular has helped develop your game, or what has it that's clicked for you this year that's taken your game to this next level?
Yeah, this year I've focused on one position, Coach has helped me with in terms of positioning and how I can always be better at the position. So after training, even in training, I got time to go home and look over and always see how I can be better, and the players around me this year allows me to do that. You can see with the players we brought in, they all have the quality to make that final pass. Especially Jao, he's simple, but his thinking is very good, So with him and with the players around, you have confidence to make a run. You have confidence to come. You have confidence to play. So I think the difference this year, I focus on one position, and I've been able to get accustomed, and with more game time, I've been able to improve in that position.
Now, last season, your play got you called back into the Trinidad and Tobago national team setup.
Yeah.
Your play this year, I would imagine, would do the same again whenever the games get back to being up and running. Have you had any chats with head coach Terry Fenwick about that? And did you have any concerns when you first came to Canada that going to a place like Canada, they might not actually pay attention to what you're doing there in terms of the national setup? Or with having Stephen Hart there, has that really helped?
No, I haven't been in contact with the head coach of Trinidad. We haven't spoken any time as yet. But I know the eyes are looking back home in Trinidad. The games are showing. People are watching. So for me, I haven't been called yet, but it's always a privilege and an honor to play for your country. I think playing for your country is a big deal because it's different. There's a lot more pressure, but it's just a privilege to play for your country, and if it happens, it's a good thing.
Thanks, Akeem, and good luck to all you guys tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. And we do have time for a few more questions for the players as well. So if you do want to put up your hand using the icon underneath participants on the right-hand side of the screen, we'll go to Anthony next. Go ahead, Anthony.
Thanks, Garrett. Congratulations, guys, on being nominated. My first question is for Chris now. You're known normally as a centre half. What was it like transitioning to being a right back, and how proud of you are you of your nomination?
I think it's a good transition because I didn't play a lot like as a right back before in my life, but I think the coach saw it. I'm able to a bit to play kind of everywhere on the field, and I think right back is a position that helped me to give me more space to run forward and come back, and I think it's something that I like about this position, and also to play as center back also is a position that I always like, but I think this position make me feel more like comfortable on the field and make me go like over on top and come back against and do the thing that I like to do, defend, and also trying to help my team to score some goals.
Nice. And my follow-up is for Christian. You're sitting beside the shield there. How's it going to feel to bring that bad boy back to Halifax?
I can't imagine the party it's going to cause.
We have a few beers on ice for you, man.
Can't wait.
Thanks.
Thank you, Anthony. To George Myra. Hello, George.
Hi, Gareth. Hi, fellas. My question is for Christian. You went into the season, into this Island Games, considered one of the underdogs, and I'm sure you guys didn't feel that way. But talk to me about how this season has progressed to the point where you are playing for that championship tomorrow.
Yeah, I think when you come in as an underdog, it's easier because no one expects much of you, and you surprise people. But we always knew we had the talent in the squad from when we put it together before COVID to now that we could make serious waves in this league. And I think with the players we have, they've shown their individual qualities. We're a very young team, but at the same time, we're a very hungry team, and a lot of people are eager to make names for themselves, and that's what we're using this league for. So, I'm incredibly proud of what everyone has done, regardless of the outcome tomorrow. This team has come a long way in such a short period. So I think tomorrow we have that in the back of our minds, and everyone's just excited to go out there and play and show themselves one last time.
No, that's great. I have a follow-up for Akeem. Talking the difference between your offense into this year's, if you could just maybe describe for me the difference in the offense and where it starts, and now that you guys have been able to finish so well.
I think there's a lot more players in the offense that can play different positions. There's a lot more movement, of course. I think there have been more chemistry as well. And as I will always say that the players who play in the attack, even the midfielders, are not selfish players. So they always, if it's to make a run to open up space for for their teammate, or if it's to always try and set up their teammate, it's always there. I think with the attackers this year, there's more love and guys understanding, like, whether they're on the pitch or not, we have to support each other always. So so I think everyone have that respect and that mentality where we have to support each other whether they're on or off, and even when they come on the pitch, they always have to try and make a difference in the game, or keep it at a high level. So this year, the attackers have been more just supportive. The love is crazy, and we're always competing. So there is no guaranteed position, and you can see it in training. You always have to compete for your spot. So I think that raised the level a bit, and yeah, I think that's a big difference. There's just more competition and more love, of course.
Great, thank you.
Thanks, George. To Tristan Demora.
Hi, I thought of a follow-up. It's going still to be in French, I have to say. Chrisnovic, je regarde le slate des nominés pour le joueur U21, puis je vois qu'avec toi, il y a aussi Mohamed Farsi. Je ne sais pas si vous vous êtes croisés à Panelignos dans le coin de Laval, ou de Parc Extension, mais est-ce que voir qu'il y a un autre Québécois avec toi, ça veut dire quelque chose pour les jeunes Québécois qui veulent évoluer en CPL?
Le fait que vous ne savez même pas, c'est que moi et Farsi, on a commencé notre carrière de soccer ensemble. À l'âge de 7 ans, on jouait déjà récréatif ensemble au Boucanier. Donc c'est vraiment quelque chose de beau et de grand de voir que lui, tant que moi, on a commencé jeune, puis comme ça, on se retrouve dans la Ligue canadienne, puis les deux, on est nominés, c'est quelque chose de bien, c'est quelque chose que c'est sûr que je suis fier de lui, je suis content pour lui aussi, puis j'espère aussi que toutes les chances qu'il puisse gagner tant que pour moi. Mais c'est sûr que c'est vraiment quelque chose de bon pour les yeux des jeunes au Québec, de voir que vous voyez que n'importe où vous pouvez commencer, il y a toujours espoir de si votre rêve c'est de jouer au soccer, c'est d'y aller à fond. Puis je crois vraiment on a pu ouvrir les yeux à des jeunes Québécois qui des fois ils ont eu la tête basse pour dire que c'était compliqué. Puis on nous a fait comprendre que les gars, si vous voulez vraiment le faire, vous pouvez le faire.
Merci, Chrisnovic.
Plaisir.
Thanks, Tristan. Back to Carlos.
Thanks, Garrett. This is for Christian. Christian, we got the nomination for the Golden Glove. It's great. It's a great accomplishment in your career. We know that tomorrow, the final, it will be extra additional time. It will be straight to penalties in case we draw. We will know that all the matches against Fort are being very close. Needless to say, there've been a bunch of draws. How is your preparation? Are you guys having practicing penalty shootouts? It won't be the ideal situation for final, but I just want to know how's the mindset for that for you and the rest of the team.
Yeah, I think penalties are something we usually mess around with at the end of practice anyways. I don't let these guys hit too many on me because I don't want to hurt their confidence too much. So, we've just been, taking a few every now and then. But yeah, it's something we practice for sure and something we have good fun with at the end of training sessions. So, I have full confidence in the guys tomorrow if it does come to that.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Carlos. One last call for questions for the players. Christian, Chrisno, and Akeem. Not seeing any, so thank you guys very much for joining us today.
No problem.
No problem.